Hi. Well, I just wanted to provide a little update on where I'm at with the fuel gauge issue and getting some good regulation for it. So, this is one of my final designs that I came up with or implementation of this regulator. So, I'm just going to kind of cover it just real briefly. I implemented a small fuse line right here that would be hooking up to your car's 12 volts switched to turn on the normal vibrator or whatever. And this is just for protection of your electronic system. So this regulator has an adjustment for the voltage there, and it has a display, and you can read about it a little bit there. And it's quite sensitive to turn that knob and get it set for the voltage you need, which is 6.4 volts for an aftermarket 30 ohm gauge. Here I've got a load resistor that's equivalent to a quarter of a tank, and it's been sitting here burning in for quite a while. All right, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to the next. Okay, this is just another showing of how it hooks up. The output where it's 6.4 goes into the gauge, and then the output there goes to the sender. That's it. And there's my little fuse for protection. I'm going to pause here. This is another buck regulator that I did some testing on, and it's pretty neat. Very small, very fine adjustment right there. Hard to really get it set up, and you can read my notes on there. Okay, so that's basically it. And I wouldn't use this one in the design and implementation. Just a quick shot of a close-up of the regulator board. It has a button right here that you can push, and it will give you the input voltage on one press, output voltage on the other press, and the amount of current. That's just my notes. Nice terminals for hooking up. Pausing. Okay, this is a video I made to show uh, the operation of three different gauges and three regulators, all the same. Well, here we go. I've got three prototypes running right now. This gauge is set for R with the resistor, and the bias voltage is 6.4. That one's set up for full and just a little bit low, but that's okay. And this one over here is set for a quarter of a tank, and it looks good. You can push the button here. Watch this. And it tells you the voltage coming in. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. Okay, here I've got it, the regulator mounted in my 72 Super Beetle, and you can see how I've got it wired up here. Got the red lead there that comes out of the regulator, and then down here you'll see the fuse that I have, the little tiny fuse, and I just kind of tie wrapped it up to the post that sits right there, and there's the cinder black wire. Pause.